right, let's hear all the good news you got.
Gonna have to hit it for Tauruses because it's the new moon, so I thought I'd go through all 12 signs and they could see where new starts were going to occur.
Okay.
For Tauruses, incidentally, happy birthday to my favorite Taurus on earth, your lovely wife, Pat.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And she personifies Taurus to me, stable, dependable, loyal, there for you. Never quit. So for Taurus, this is a new start for them getting what they want. They've been very frustrated the last couple of months or so, and all of that ends. It's a new moon in their sign, and they now can go ahead and promote their own interests instead of supporting everybody else around them,
Gotcha.
which I think is great. For Geminis, not so hot a time. This is a time of finishing up stuff for them rather than starting new projects. And they put a whole bunch of things into motion, and instead of starting new things, finish up the ones that they started over the next 2 weeks or so. For Cancers, it's in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives. In the United States, being a Cancer, just achieved one of its objectives, and you're taking that guy out. You betcha. But there is more of that type of thing going on for Cancers. And for them, it takes a team effort or a group effort rather than an individual effort that ends up promoting the Cancer's interest. For Leo, 10th house of career and public standing. Matters that have been pending over the last 6 months in their professional life come to some sort of a head over the next 2 weeks or so. And my advice to the Leo is stand your ground.
Oh.
Because you're right in what you're doing, stand your ground and don't cave in, and you will end up coming out on top, because that's what this energy is for. For Virgos, important legal, educational matters, matters dealing with things at a distance, all come to be over the next 2 weeks or so. And my advice for Virgo is don't be greedy. If you get a good compromise, if you get a good settlement, take it and run. Don't try and stretch it out for anything longer. For Libras, it is in their 8th house of other people's resources flowing their way. So Libras everywhere benefit from other people's resources rather than drawing on their own inner strength. But they do, for them, it's a rebirth and a regeneration of some kind for them, and money flows. For Scorpio, it's in their 7th house of partners. Their partners are just going to say no.
Nope.
And just no. And the Scorpio, unfortunately, doesn't have any leverage to make the move, so you're better off acquiescing and giving into whatever your partner wants, because they're just not going to stop until they get what they want. Sagittarians, hard work for you, buddy. You played all last month, man. That stuff is over. It is time to get back to work. And it's a matter of not getting a big promotion, but some kind of obstacle that had been in the Sagittarians' way gets out of the way. And they get to go forward and make their job better for them, which is a cool thing. And also deal with health issues, because it's not as bad as you think. For Capricorns, it's a good time to be a Capricorn now, Bobby. They just want to have fun. That new moon is in their 5th house of love affairs, children, sports, amusements, pleasures. Having a guaranteed good time is what they're interested in. So,
I'll be back.
you won't be back for 30 days. You'll be having fun. And I can't blame you. For Aquarians, it is in their 4th house of home, and they are going to embark on some kind of ambitious plan to rehabilitate their home, refurbish their home, remodel it, buy a new one, do something. And all I have to say is make sure you know where the load-bearing walls are before you go knocking stuff down. For Pisces, it's in their 3rd house of day-to-day living. The pace of their day-to-day living picks up over the next 2 or 3 weeks or so. They are going to be streamlining their day-to-day living to make it better suited for them so they can get to all of the things they need to do. And Pisces needs to know they have the upper hand in a negotiation. And when you have the upper hand, you can be gracious about it, which is what they need to do. And they'll be ready to sign things over the next 5 days or so. And then for the last sign, Aries, real estate, property matters, making more money, anything having to do with finances is where Aries' attention is going to be focused. And some kind of deal they've been working on for the last 3 or 4 months actually comes to be before the 15th of this month.
Hoorah.
Which is a very cool thing for Aries. I think that they should pick up the tab. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac. I do have to do one small thing and give ups to the governor's office, because they were very responsive to a problem my daughter was having. And after 6 days of not getting through to this agency, she called the governor's office and they said, hold on, literally, and put her in touch with the agency and straightened it out. I was stunned.
Very cool.
I was stunned.
Don't you
4
just like
minutes
it?
or when it works the way they say it's going to work, so I had to give them ups for that.
There you go. Well, we'll see you next Wednesday.
Always a pleasure. Go Lightning. Go
You betcha.
Bulls.
Go, go, go.
Do it.